We're gonna do a video this morning first thing. Let's see how good I am.
It's always the best day when the TV was in the classroom.
Oh yeah.
That's what Robinson was saying. He was like, oh, movie day.
I had this queued up, but it times out fast. This is Sam Dantzler. This is Sam's Garage, Wheelhouse Garage. There are a bunch of training courses and videos and whatnot on there. If any of you guys want to or are not or have not been enrolled in this, let me know. I can suggest some stuff, or I can just give you my login. Hopefully my sound works.
Let's talk for a second about a concept that Ed Lemko, my mentor, put in my head back in 2000. It's called all you can do. All you can do is all you can do. That's it. All you can do is all you can do. And I think a lot of times, particularly with salespeople, particularly frontline unit salespeople, we're drawn to that role because we want to win and we want to high five somebody and we want to be told we did a good job. And sometimes it doesn't go the way we want it to go. And I think a lot of times, and I say we on purpose, and a lot of times we hold on to that and we bring that into the next sale with us. You know, on the closing strategies, we talk about every deal for every dollar, right? Is that we start at full retail with all the cost involved and everything, and then if we have to, we work backwards and we get down to a number, and if that's what the number is, then can I replace the customer or replace the unit? And then immediately we go right back to full retail, right? It's the idea of recentering on this thing. And a lot of times when we go into the next transaction with the next customer with some of the angst from the previous customer because it didn't go down the way we wanted it to go down, we bring that into this sale and it contaminates this sale. And a lot of the outcome of this sale has to do with the fact that you didn't recenter. You're still bringing that negativity forward. And you could go ahead and make the case that some of you probably bring the negativity from being at home into work with you. That's why we say leave home at home. Whether the dog was barking, you didn't get enough sleep, got in a fight with your significant other, I don't care. If you bring that to work with you, you're going to taint that next engagement. You have to recenter yourself, and that's what Ed meant back in the day. All you can do is all you can do. Now, I've added on to that phrase through the years. I have a comma, but did you do all you can do? Question mark. Right? So ultimately, it's all you can do is all you can do, but did you do all you can do? Did you go to the wall with that customer? Did you do everything we know how to do, whether it's the sales process, or engaging the customer right out of the gate, adding on, upselling, having some empathy in the service department when the unit is not prepared as it should be, or at least their perspective is that the unit isn't prepared as it should be. Did you really do all that you can do? And if the answer is yes, then when the customer goes home, you have to wipe the slate clean. You have to clear your head. I'm going to jump in the Wayback Machine here and say, let's go back to Brett Favre in NFL football. What made that guy such an amazing quarterback? Whether you love the teams he played for or not, what made him an amazing quarterback was that he forgot about the interception he threw the last play, cleared his head, and went out there and slung the ball again. That's why they call him a gunslinger. Like, I don't know, it may not work, but if you're a cyclist and you crash and you get back on the bike, then you're tentative on the next descent. Well, if you're tentative, you're not going to win that race. Well, you know what? You're not going to win the Super Bowl if you're tentative throwing the next pass into the end zone because I maybe threw an interception a couple plays before. Let it go. All you can do is all you can do. So, I'll give you a couple examples of this. When the customer comes to pick up their unit out of the service department and it's maybe we forgot to do something to it, or we scratched the saddlebag while it was in service, or something went down, whether it was our fault or not, this is when we need to go all to the wall. Like, did we do all we can do? Per the policy manual, what does it say I'm supposed to do here? And if that is offer up some sort of a concession, so be it. My favorite concession is, Mr. Customer, how do I make this right in your eyes? Because oftentimes they will tell you far less than what you might be willing to do. You know what? Just give me $10 credit, $50 credit next time I come in, something along those lines, as opposed to waiving the entire repair order, etc. But sometimes even when you do that, they're still not happy and they're still bent out of shape. You kill them with kindness, you do the right thing, and then ultimately, that's all I can do. If you're still really upset, and I'm really sorry about that, I'd love to see you back. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to make it right. Have a great day. All you can do is all you can do, right? Let it go. In the parts department, let's say you don't have my size in stock and you go looking everywhere and I don't buy. I think that's pretty reasonable. But what if you do have my size in stock and you just spent 40 minutes with me telling me why it's the best jacket in the world and all I told you was how much I wanted this jacket, it's great, and then I don't buy it. And you're like, well, hang on, I thought this was exactly what you wanted. You can make up all you want that I'm gonna go on the internet or buy it from somewhere else or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I just didn't buy it. What's your feeling on that? Stupid sales process sucks. Wasted 40 minutes with this guy. He didn't even buy the jacket. I'm just gonna ask the next guy, you wanna buy that thing or not? And all of a sudden, we just killed the sales process. Did you do all you could do? Did you give him the feature, advantage, benefit? Did you walk him through the entire sales process? Cool. If the answer is yes, move on. Let it go. It will not happen every single time. It's not going to happen every single time, right? Unit sales department, statistics tell us 8 to 12% of the time we're gonna close that deal from someone who walks into the store. 8 to 12%. That means 90% of the time it's not going to go down the way you want it to go. Even if you did everything right. Think about that. If you doubled the national average, if you're so good as a salesperson, you're closing 20% of the deals instead of 10% of the deals, still not going your way 80% of the time. If you carry that into the next transaction, it will hurt you. You will lose future sales as a result of that. Let it go. Let it go. Don't forget, all you can do is all you can do. But did you do all you can do?
So, everybody in this room can apply that to life here, right? You can apply that to being a technician and working on something and the instructions are terrible or we didn't get the right parts or whatever. You can apply it obviously to the sales process, to the F&I office. Jeremy can apply it to making sure we're dispatching to the right guys. Or maybe we damage something, right? You can apply it everywhere. David, what happens to you if you go through 3 or 4 days and you don't sell anything? What do the next 3 or 4 days look like?
Kind of desperate, trying to make something happen.
Right? Like you kind of fall off your game.
Yeah.
Chris knows. Yep. Chris knows. Like it's easy. He talks about 90%, 80%. If that's 100% for 2 days, like just nothing happened, it's so easy to just fall off the process, right? And just forget how to get things done. We had one over the weekend. Nick had a customer came in to pick up his UTV Friday morning, I think, and it wasn't ready to go. It was almost ready to go, but it wasn't ready to go. Nick, what'd you do?
Took it to his house.
Nick took it to his house after work, dropped it off. That's the exception. We don't just do that, but sometimes we gotta be the exception, right? All you can do. Friday afternoon, end of the day, Mitch left, right? We walked in Saturday morning with 3 deliveries or 2 deliveries, and we went, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Harrison stepped up, figured out really fast how to do an orientation, did his homework on the units. I think you did a great job. Customers were happy with you. You got to do something new. So that's the thought for today. Culture card today is kind of fitting. It's demonstrate pride, which if you have a nice car or a nice motorcycle or something like that, you take care of it better than, my junk S10, right? You wax it, you shine it, to keep it clean inside, you like showing it off a little bit, you're proud of that. It's the same deal with this place. This is our store, right? I mean, we're the 10 or 12 people that make this run, make this work, give the experience that we need to be giving to the customers every day. how many times, David, how many times have you heard since you've been here, boy, I like this a lot better than the old ownership?
Countless times. There's so many times I've heard it. Yeah.
Nick,
Probably 1,000.
have you heard one person say, gee, I really wish Matt was still here,
No.
right? Matt was pretty good. Matt was pretty good at his job. But you're giving the experience to these people that Matt wasn't giving them. Jeremy, how much different do we run back there with you in charge than with John here?
It's night and day different.
Your techs are happy?
I think so. I think they're happier.
Part is that kind of misses John at least, but the point is that's we have that to be proud of as a group, right? And the owners of this place get to be proud of this store because we're doing that, right? And Nick's here. Nick comes and gives guidance, and Chris Huddle comes and gives us some guidance and some help and make sure things are going the right direction. And they get to be proud of having that influence, but at the end of the day, we do this, right? So keep it up. Extra gear award, guys, you let me down this week, I'll be honest. The only person that put in one of these things besides me was Chris.
I forgot about it.
We forgot about it. That happens, there's a lot else going on. But like, this is our way of, high-fiving each other. Who's gotten nominated for an extra gear award in here?
We all have.
You have.
Oh, I have.
Does that feel good? To get that little attaboy from your peers? It's one thing. Greg walks up and says, hey, Nick, nice job on that. Thanks for doing that for us. That was awesome. That's one thing. A little different when Harrison says it or Zach says it, right? So let's not let this drop. Because A, we choose somebody who gets to put it on their desk for the week. And that gives them the warm tinglies for the whole week. Just hearing your name read, right? So, I nominated Chris R. He stuck with a customer who walked in here not knowing what he wanted. On and off 3 or 4 times. Saturday morning he sold him 2 units, 2 ATVs. Those folks were here almost all day having fun, right? You guys saw them out there test driving ATVs around the lot. They were having a good time. They're thrilled. They couldn't be happier with what's going on. So nice job, Chris. I nominated Harrison for stepping up on Saturday, taking care of those deliveries for us. That was awesome. You didn't get a lot of warning on that. You're kind of like, oh, okay, I could figure that out. And you did, which was great. I nominated Nick for taking that ATV to the guy's house. I did caution Nick, like, we don't want you to make a habit of using your own time for this kind of stuff. But it was his idea. Customer didn't ask us to do it. Customer was happy we did it. So thank you. And Kobach nominated Jeremy for taking charge of making sure things get handled the right way. So those are all great things. We're gonna send it to Nick this week. When we say extra gear, that's exactly the kind of shit we mean, right? He's taking those extra steps. Okay. Applause for Nick. We had a delivery on a pontoon for this afternoon. They're coming Thursday now instead, I see.
The rain.
They didn't want to drag it home in the weather, which I can get down with that. That makes sense. Otherwise, we have 2 other ones on Thursday. Both those units I think are ready to go. That 4-wheeler I think needs accessories on it yet. Check and see where those are. We'll figure that out after.
Yeah.
That's about all we got. Anybody else have anything to add?
I was just gonna tell Dave and Chris, when I dropped off a trailer yesterday, there was a gentleman outside by the name of Matt. He's from Plymouth, who is looking at, side-by-side units. He wants something more utility, So I suggested, Defender, Ridge, or even a Honda Pioneer. He said he was gonna stop back in. I said, it's all in Idaho, or, stop back, talk to Chris or Dave. Actually, I said, talk to Dave because he's the better one of the two.
I would agree with that.
I'm kidding.
I'll go to Zach with any boat problems. That's
All right,
it.
there you go. I'm just kidding. But he's